gardener. I was born here. I garden carrots since I was born. I farmed big carrots, thin carrots, thick carrots, baby carrots, basically every variety.
What is your favorite thing about Chesterville?
The soil, perfect. Density, moisture, just everything you want from my crop of choice.
What is your least favorite thing about Chesterville?
Right now, the deer.
Well, my name is Marilyn Russell, and I grew up here. Oh gosh, the deer have become a real problem here in Chesterville. Real problem. I mean, they've been eating everybody's crops. They come in and they eat my garden. And I spent a lot of time planting all of those beautiful roses, and they come along, they eat them right up. They have been a real nuisance, and some people have taken it into their own hands, handling the deer population.
My name's Joseph. I don't know if there's a lot to say about me. Been living here for 14 years now. I like to watch the deer. I think they're really pretty. There's new ones born every year, so you get to see them grow up.
I've heard a few things around town. Sure, yeah, Barry. He's a little bit of a, what we like to call a character. It's hard to say exactly if it was Barry or not Barry. Tom Somerville, he has a farm. One day he found one of the deer up in the loft of his farm. Now there is no way that that deer could have climbed up a ladder to get into the loft, and I don't even know why he would want to get up there. Tom always thought Barry did it. I don't know if that's true or not. It may be, it may not be, but things like that where you're like, was that Barry? But I don't know. Nobody's been able to pin it on him. So, but he definitely has a thing for these deer. He wants to get rid of them one way or the other. And it's really just the other that we all worry about.
I've seen Barry around. He always gave me a weird energy. But I try to keep to my own business, you know. There was a really interesting book that I read lately, Being in Time by Martin Heidegger. I took it out and I read it aloud, in the original German, of course. So Heidegger talks about how when you think about what being is, it's inextricable from what time is. Time being constantly moving forwards. And so to be being is also to be a part of time.
Did you see the carrot farm when you pulled up? Last week, I woke up 5 a.m. to tend to my carrots, and I go outside and I see my whole backyard where there was once carrots. It was now covered in deer shit. I don't feed my children McDonald's Big Macs made of test tube babies. I give them carrots. But ever since that deer ate my carrot farm last week, all they've been eating is each other. There were 7 of them, now there are 4. When I was 4, I was given the choice of learning how to farm carrots or hunt deer. So I guess that shows you the choices we make are permanent.
I heard a few things around town that might be of interest on this deer matter, but we have a neighbor around these parts called Wilbur. Yeah, he's been blaming the deer, but listen, you didn't hear it from me, but I was talking to Barbara downtown, and she said that she heard that his neighbor, Buck Greenfield, I don't know if you've talked to him yet or you've heard. Yeah, okay. So Buck and Wilbur went to high school together. They were huge rivals. And Wilbur went on to, take over his parents' farm like he always wanted to, and had a big family. Buck then took over his parents' farm, which is right next door. He had a big family. And it seemed to me, who's to say? But the folks downtown think that they were kind of always trying to one-up each other, right? And then when Wilbur got so successful in the carrot farming business, I think Buck was a little jealous, And I don't know. It seemed like these carrots always disappeared overnight. People think, well, deer are nocturnal. Maybe that was the problem. But word around town is that Buck was involved somehow, right? I don't know. You may want to ask some other people, but that's the word.
So do you think Buck could be doing the same thing with Barry?
Barry is a character, and I don't know why anyone would mess with him. He certainly couldn't have felt competitive. Buck's he's not doing so bad for himself. I just thought he had a beef with Wilbur. I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to some people, find out what they think. No good, my book. Don't tell anybody I said that.
There's like 2 warring factions of deer, and they're never in the same location. And you can tell because one of them always has odd number of prongs on their horns, and the other always has an even number. The even number is in the north and west area, and the odd number is more south. And there aren't really a lot to the east of here.
My name is John Smith, aka Danger Man. I've worked for Lyft, but I like Uber better just because I like the word Uber. Uber is a cool word. It's a German word meaning the greatest above all else. And I'm an Uber driver. I like to drive around. I like talking to people. I love seeing the new construction, like this house over here. It's crazy how they've been building that. I think it's way cool looking. Oh, watch out. I know a bunch of the neighbors. I know Barry. Barry's a kook, isn't he? But he grows some good carrots. Those are the best carrots I ever had. I see deer all the time. You want to see deer? I can show you deer. And as a driver, you have to be careful. You don't want to mess with those deer.
So Barry, it's been about a week. Have you fixed your deer problem?
No.
No.
No, I didn't.
I don't know how to say this, but did you put a dead deer in farmhouse?
Yeah, I did. Because I hate that guy.
Why do you hate him?
He's the worst. Yeah, he's always talking about the lake structure.
What's wrong with talking about lake structure?
It's boring. You should talk about something cool, like carrots.
Do you know John Smith, the Uber driver?
That guy's the worst. In the middle of the ride, he canceled, and then he didn't give me a refund. So I put a deer in his house as well.
Right. Do you know Joseph? He really likes the deer. You don't know Joseph.
Why do you like the deer? Yeah, put one in his house. If he likes a deer, I'm sure he'll like a dead deer on his front lawn. I'm gonna move out of town.
Why?
Got to. I broke the law. You think it's legal to put a deer in somebody's house? A dead deer? No, it's not. I broke the law. I'm confessing on tape. You better not tell the cops. You'll get a deer too.
So where are you gonna go?
I hear there's a couple good carrot towns across the border.
Did you say deer? You mean like the little baby that was on the Disney? Oh yeah, I saw that a long time ago. A problem? Well, I wish you luck with that.